Well, some things just never change. Arsenal nil, Chelsea 1. This is my match review. Sorry guys for it being a couple of hours late. I wanted to do it quicker, of course, because the excitement at full time. But the fact is, my camera battery decided just as I was about to start talking about the game to die out. So yeah, thanks to my camera. But we are here to discuss the game, and I'm still amazed that we went there and won today. I think so many times this season we've gone to places and we thought this is going to be the day. This is going to be the day when Chelsea finally decide to turn up, and it hasn't happened. I've been there on some of those occasions. The Leicester game, I think, pops up to mind instantly. But today, we've gone to the Emirates, we've won 1-0, we've put in a courageous, a hard-working and good performance. And the fact is, sure, I know the red card impacted the game, which once again is basically just going to be the only talking point. But I think for me, watching the game, sure, the red card definitely impacted the game, but I think watching that game, the lead up to the red card, we look good. Fabregas was controlling the midfield today, just the way he was. And it's, you have a player like Mesut Ozil there, who for some reason decided just not to turn up today. Sure, that could have been down to the red card, but I feel a lot of Arsenal's big players today just didn't step up. And that seems to be a recurring theme when Chelsea play Arsenal. I don't know what it is. I was talking to Liam Edwards of Gooner News TV, brilliant collaboration with him over this weekend. And I was saying, is there a psychological impact when Arsenal come up against Chelsea? And I think this could be more proof of it. Now, as I say, the red card is a massive, massive moment in the game. But from what I was watching up to that red card, Chelsea looked the more dangerous. We were passing the ball around nicely. Cesc Fabregas getting the ball, controlling that midfield, orchestrating the passes left and right. Diego Costa, I thought was brilliant up till he got injured, basically. And the goal itself, brilliantly worked. The ball gets played across. It comes to Ivanovic, who's just signed his first year deal. He takes a little time. We've criticised his crossing in the past, but that cross was pinpoint. Diego Costa, it sums up the man when he's at his best. He has 3 Arsenal strikers around him, and he just somehow manages to get in front of all of them. Clever movement. Diego at his best has some of the best movement in the world in terms of striker movement. He just knows where to be, and that's when he's on his form. From there, Arsenal did come back into the game, and the second half was pretty much dominated by Arsenal. Alexis Sanchez, for me, really impressed me. Coming back from injury, he doesn't look like he's had a day off, and I think really is a mark of a great player. So I think for Arsenal, I think it's a massive, massive plus point, and they've got him back for the rest of the season. And I think overall, yeah, it's worrying for Arsenal that they've come up against Chelsea side, which I think the Arsenal fans really thought today was going to be the day. Today's the day we finally turn over Chelsea. We end this horrible streak against Chelsea. And the fact is, Chelsea turn up, play well, defend well. In some cases, sure, I think we were a little bit suspect at corners, which is a bit of a surprise. I thought sometimes we were lucky, actually, that the ball kind of fell to Flamini the most times and he missed his chances. But really, I think there weren't many big clear-cut chances for Arsenal that I can think of. A lot of them, as I say, fell to Flamini. The one straight before half-time is probably the biggest one of the match. But a lot of kind of extended pressure. John Obi Mikel and Nemanja Matic did their jobs perfectly. Matic especially, who's looked off the ball for recent weeks, went in there. The Matic we know, the guy doing the simple things right, breaking up play, bringing it forward. Willian, workhorse as ever. Diego Costa, not affected by any stupid tactics that was going to made. And that's why Mertesacker, and for me, anyone trying to claim that wasn't a red card, I think is kind of ridiculous. Sure, I'll admit that Diego Costa obviously made the most out of it, but there was contact. And the fact is, if Diego Costa, he's one-on-one with Czech, basically, if he gets through there. And does he score or not? We don't know. But the fact is, Mertesacker takes him out. Mertesacker deserves a red card. Mark Clattenburg, as I've given a lot of criticism. I think there was one moment where we probably should have had a penalty. Fabregas running into the box. The Arsenal players, for me, look absolutely scared of Fabregas today for some reason. They were just literally allowing Fabregas all the time in the world. Fabregas just thought, hang on a minute, this is a nice big pitch. I'm just going to pass the ball out there. And he got a chance to run in. I think he should have taken a shot earlier. But then Koscielny, one of the best defenders in this league, bundles Fabregas over, no attempt to get the ball, so clumsy. And a minute later, we saw a similar challenge from Matic on Sanchez, and he gets a booking for it. So I think on Clattenburg there, I thought maybe he was thinking about, I don't want to get the crowd on my back too much. Diego Costa went off. I'm a little bit happy that in a way our next Premier League game isn't actually next week, it's Watford, so he'll have a little bit of time to recover. Hiddink's not sure whether it's serious or not. Let's hope it's not too serious, because when he's in that team, he gives us so much structure, and now he's scoring the goals. He's getting out of all this stupid fighting that he did previously, where he was arguing with the ref. He wasn't doing a lot of that today. He got down to business, and he scored the most crucial goal, probably one of the most crucial goals of our season. And you know, that's a big mark on him, a big positive point. And I think a lot of Chelsea fans are happy as well. Fabregas as well, going to Arsenal, playing one of his best games of the season. If he's really has been consistent from last week as well. If you look at the stats last week, was brilliant there, came into this game, was even better, and was man of the match, which I think just sums it up and makes this a brilliant day overall. Going forward, with 14 points, I think it is off top 4. I personally still don't think we'll get there. We have to win something about 13 of our last 15 games, which I think is very unrealistic. We've got to play Man City, we've got to go away to Liverpool, we've got to play Tottenham again. Is that realistic? I don't think it is personally, but that's just on predicted points. You know, we know the Premier League this season, how crazy it is. 14th place Chelsea, who were so out of form, expected to go and get beaten by Arsenal, go there and win. So we never know what could happen. But Chelsea just need to keep on this positive run. And I'd like to see us against Watford finally get back-to-back victories. That's ridiculous for a club like Chelsea that we haven't got back-to-back victories since basically the back end of May, I believe. Overall, I'm just relieved beating Arsenal. It's a massive, massive victory, especially going into this game. I thought the best we could get is a score draw. And pretty much, I mean, I want to, of course, the banter is there, but I want to kind of analyse this game a little bit more. If I was to say something really negative on Arsenal, I think Wenger coming out and saying that Costa intentionally got Mertesacker the red card, I think is bitter on his part. I think if we're really bluntly looking at this, Arsenal now have got, 2 points out of their last 3 games. Possible 9 points, they've picked up 2 points. 2 away games, 1 home game. And, you know, for me, if you want to be champions, you have to be more clinical than that. The good thing for Arsenal is the quality in this league is very poor, and they're not that far away from the top. But for Arsenal, it's a bad day, because I think a lot of Arsenal fans walked into that game today expecting something better, and especially when players like Ozil, who've been firing on all cylinders, have a bad day, it's not helpful to Arsenal. Some of the tactical movements from Wenger really surprised me, bringing off Giroud, and then you see Firmino get a chance that Giroud probably could have been in that position. It's a brilliant day for Chelsea. Enjoy it, lads. Enjoy it while it lasts. It seems that we just have one over on Arsenal. We could probably lose about 36 games in a season. We'd probably still beat Arsenal twice. That was one of the best tweets I've seen today. A lot of good tweets today. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Also, the collaboration I did with both Cookie from Arsenal Fan TV and Liam Edwards as well. Those guys were brilliant. I did one on Cookie's channel on Friday. You can go and check out, well, the preview I did, and as well the collaboration with Liam as well from Gruner News TV. Very cool up to the game, and you know, it's a massive game, and for Chelsea to win it, it's even better. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for your support on this channel. Please like, subscribe if you are new. Follow me personally on Twitter at SonOfChelsea. And I'll see you again. Now, he has left on loan to Werder Bremen at the end of the season in the Bundesliga, basically. And after playing 1 minute of football for Chelsea. Yes, you heard me right. 1 minute of football.